Hi, I'm Joni Rogers from Stella's Umbrella, and I want to tell you about Aunt Dimity and the Lost Prince, Nancy Atherton. I don't know this chick, but I've been reading her books for a long time, and Nancy Atherton, you have the nicest life a writer can aspire to. She wrote the first book in this series. Had to be a long time ago. My kids were tiny, like in the early 90s, and people loved it, and they continue to love it. 15, 20 books down the road, the author has managed to keep these very charming, fresh, funny, delightful, cozy mysteries to read. It does exactly what a cozy mystery is supposed to do. It just puts you cuddled up in your chair or, you know, your beach blanket, or just somewhere where you want a really breezy, pleasant, cozy mystery to read. And shout out to my sister Linda, who is the biggest Miss Marple Agatha Christie fan ever and turned me on to this kind of book when I was a kid. So the series, if you're not familiar with it, Aunt Dimity is a ghost who sort of mentors Laurie, the protagonist, who is an American girl who lives in Finch, England. She's a young mom, and the people of Finch are the charming backdrop of and the supporting cast in all the books. And in this book in particular, Laurie takes her kids to a museum with her friend, and she meets a little girl in a shabby pink parka who tells her this great tale about the Russian royalty who at one time owned the fancy silver pieces that are in this museum. And so subsequent to this, Laurie finds a beautiful little silver sleigh in the pocket of dun, 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 a pink parka in the thrift store. And so Aunt Dimity helps her solve the mystery of who owned the little sleigh, and there's a Russian prince who needs her help, and it's all, the adventure unfolds, and it's just a really charming, pleasant, breezy afternoon's read. So I am recommending Aunt Dimity and the Lost Prince. This series really holds up, unlike, I mean, I don't want to badmouth anybody, but it's like with those Stephanie Plum books, about the third book in, I started feeling like, please, let me be the next murder victim, because every time I see those books, I'm like, why? It's the same book 50 times, and it doesn't get better. So I'm recommending Aunt Dimity and the Lost Prince, and don't tell whoever that Stephanie Plum is author. I can't think of her name right now, but anyway, don't tell her I said that. Just tell Nancy Atherton, you are so lucky and you're so talented, and thanks for another great Aunt Dimity book.